Welcome to Sheffield Parent Carer Forum, UK's 2025 Autism and ADHD training. This is video 1 out of 4 introducing you to the Sheffield Parent Carer Forum and the Autism and ADHD training package. Sheffield Parent Carer Forum's 2025 Autism and ADHD training includes 4 videos. Today's introduction video, where you'll be introduced to who and what Sheffield Parent Carer Forum is and how and why this autism and ADHD training came to be. Parent carers' lived experiences, where you will explore parent carer scenarios and hear their top tips for professionals when working with families similar to their own. Health signs and factors, where you will learn the different signs of autism and ADHD, explore daily challenges, child mental health and the current 2025 Sheffield UK NHS referral pathways. Finishing with local authority support, where you will learn to navigate the different support services available through Sheffield UK City Council. You are currently watching video 1. You can find the other training video links by clicking more in the description found below this video. Let's get started with our first module, Introduction to the Autism and ADHD training. Background. Families tell us they do not feel supported. To address this, we partnered with the Sheffield City Council and the Integrated Care Board to develop an online training package for professionals around spotting the early signs of autism in children aged 0 to 5 years. This was delivered in 2020. The 2020 training success led to an extended version in 2024, aimed at all professionals and practitioners working with children aged 0 to 12 years with a focus on autism and ADHD. The expansion was called the Neurodisability Training Project, and it was funded by NHS Health Education England. Let's take a closer look at the 2024 Neurodisability Training Project. In the first steps, focus groups with parent carers were held in January 2024 to collect priority topics and tips they wanted professionals to know. A co-production meeting then took place in February 2024 with both parents and professionals to highlight what works well and what doesn't. All information gathered was then analysed and incorporated into a feedback report and training plan in March 2024. This plan was then developed into a training package in co-production with Sheffield City Council and the Sheffield Children's Hospital from March to June 2024. Training was delivered online and in person by a team of trained parent carers from June to October 2024. The training was evaluated externally, and with a 72.3% survey return rate, feedback shows each section of the training received 9 out of 10 stars, with 94.9% of professionals very likely to recommend the training to a colleague. Here are some quotes from professionals who attended the training. The training has given me much more knowledge. The parent trainers were very interesting to listen to. I feel this training would be helpful for all clinical healthcare staff. The whole training was so informative, and being parent-led has so much more of an impact. I just thought it was so open and honest throughout, which really engaged me and kept me interested from start to finish. It was a fantastic training session. I really enjoyed it, and it was invaluable in developing my skills and knowledge in this area. Thank you. As an expansion to the 2024 Neurodisability success, Sheffield Parent Carer Forum have now developed a digital autism and ADHD training package for professionals, which includes 4 videos covering extended versions of the 3 2024 neurodisability training sections. All 4 videos have hidden letters within them. Make sure to note them down when you spot them, as when you complete all 4 videos, you will have a 4-word password that you can then send to robin.webster@sheffieldparentcarerforum.org.uk to receive a training certificate. Check out and subscribe to Sheffield Parent Carer Forum YouTube channel by scanning this QR code to find all our training videos and more.
QR code, it will take you directly to our playlist page on our YouTube channel. You can also find this just by Googling Sheffield Parent Carer Forum YouTube and then accessing our playlists. In this description box on the left, you can click a little button called More, and it will give you a brief description about our playlist and also links to our resource pack, which is also included as part of our digital package, and also a link to where you can book on to our live sessions here in Sheffield, UK, for professionals only. You will find all of our videos here, and you can play all, which will run through them automatically, or you can click on them individually. So when we click on them individually, you will find it here. This little button here with the CC is subtitles, so you can turn them on or off, and they should appear in whatever language you have your computer set to. If we scroll down, you can then see our description box, which again, if you click on the More button, you'll get a quick description of each video, and you will also find a link to our website page. On our website page, you can find more information about the training itself. You will also find the individual links for booking online and in-person real-life sessions for professionals only here in Sheffield, UK. And then following this, as part of the digital package, you will find the link back to our playlist, which if you ever do need to know where it is, you can find it here. And you will also find the link to our resource pack. Our resource pack will open up as a Canva public view link, just like this, and you can go through it like a presentation on the right by clicking. But also during the contents, everything underlined is a jump link, so you can click on any jump link and it will take you exactly to the page of which you would like to read. Now, there are quite a few pages in this resource pack, so if you ever want to find a particular topic, you can click these three dots in the right lower hand corner, then click on Open in Grid View, to which you will then find all the subjects that you may be looking for. So if, for example, you were looking for some support around stimming, you'd be able to read a little bit of information here. And then if you wanted to access more support or pass it on to a family, all our QR codes can either be scanned by the family themselves off your computer or a printed copy, or when online, you can click directly on it as all our QR codes are links, and it will take you directly to that support for that family.
Both the 2024 training and the 2025 digital training aim to increase confidence in professionals being able to make referrals, for example, knowing some things to look out for, upskill and inform professionals around referrals, such as meeting the needs of the child instead of going straight to a referral, all whilst they are waiting for an assessment, and see a change in signposting practice by professionals, keeping them up to date with the different support available. This training focuses on autism and ADHD in 0 to 12-year-olds. But what is autism? Autism is a spectrum condition characterised by differences in social interaction, communication and behaviour. Autism is not linear, it doesn't range from less autistic to more autistic. Instead, each autistic person has a unique profile of strengths and challenges. Whereas ADHD is characterised by persistent patterns of inattention and/or hyperactivity, impulsivity that interfere with daily functioning and development. Whether you're new to working with autism and ADHD or want to refresh your knowledge, we hope you'll learn something new, and thank you for spending your valuable time listening to and empowering our parent carer voices. Now we're going to look at Introduction Module 2, What and Who is Sheffield Parent Carer Forum? Sheffield Parent Carer Forum is a parent-led charity that was set up in 2008 through the Aiming High for Disabled Children programme. We are part of a network of 153 parent carer forums. There is almost one in every local authority in England. Together, those forums reach over 128,000 families. We are funded by the Department for Education, South Yorkshire ICB and Sheffield City Council to facilitate parent carer participation and to deliver specific projects like the Peer Support Service and the Autism in Schools project. We have over 3,380 members, that's around 3,000 families with children and young people with additional needs, aged 0 to 25, and around 380 professionals. You can sign up as an associate professional member to keep up to date with all the latest news and information. It's free to join, just visit the website or pause to scan the QR code. Our membership is diverse and representative of Sheffield's wider population in terms of geographic spread, with 23% minority ethnic membership, children's disabilities, age groups and school types. To check out the latest information, signposting and events, pause now to check out these QR codes. Look out for our monthly email bulletins and twice yearly newsletters that get sent out to Sheffield UK services and schools. We also recommend reading the latest State of Sheffield survey, which we run every 4 years. It's an eye-opening read you can find on Sheffield Parent Carer Forum's publications website page. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram and here on YouTube. As a Sheffield UK disability service, our vision is to connect, inform and empower parents and carers of children and young people with special educational needs and disabilities by facilitating peer support that helps parents build or grow their support networks and combat isolation. And we do this in a few ways. We have organised many large events over the years, such as family fun days, inclusive pantos, plays, Christmas films and monthly trampolining sessions. These family events are very popular and usually book up within hours. For our 2024 Family Fun Day, almost 800 people requested tickets, but we could only afford to cater for 300. These type of events allow us to do some soft engagement and gives us the opportunity to hear the views of parents who aren't able to attend our focus groups and conferences. We then have projects such as the Autism in Schools and PINS project. This is a national project that aims to improve the support for autistic children and young people in mainstream schools by running monthly parent meetings in mainstream schools across Sheffield. Check out video 2, Parents' Lived Experiences, to find out more about this project. And finally, through our incredibly successful peer support service, this service is delivered by trained peer support workers, all of whom are parents of children and young people with special educational needs and disabilities. And they offer parents one-to-one support, information sessions, peer support groups, information, advice and signposting. Check out video 2, Parents' Lived Experiences, to also find out more about our peer support service. One of the most important things we do as a charity is gather views from parents. We do this through consultations such as the State of Sheffield surveys. We also run focus groups on specific topics, for example, primary to secondary transition, speech and language therapy, transition to adult social care, SENDIAS, and we have an adoption and foster carers subgroup as well. Additionally, we gather feedback through our peer support service, Autism in Schools and PINS project, Facebook, email, outreach and family events. We then recruit, train and support parents to sit as parent carer representatives on strategic and operational groups across Sheffield UK. We attend around 300 meetings per year and write an annual report about all the feedback gathered. This then goes on to influencing knowledge and changes in schools, Sheffield UK Health Services and Sheffield UK City Council teams. We also provide training to both parents and professionals. For parents, our peer support workers provide information sessions on topics like autism and anxiety, neurodisability and eating, sensory needs support and many more. And for professionals, we have previously done lots of informal training for early years SENCOs, speech and language therapy students and Sheffield City Council staff. And in 2024 we ran our neurodisability training project, and from April 2025 have provided this autism and ADHD digital training for all professionals that work with children aged 0 to 12 with autism and/or ADHD in Sheffield UK.
Thank you for watching. This Sheffield UK 2025 training was informed by Sheffield Parent Carer Forum, Sheffield Children's Foundation Trust, and Sheffield City Council. The training itself was produced by Sheffield Parent Carer Forum's Neurodisability Training Programme and funded by NHS Health Education England. Narrated by Holly Fox and Robin Webster. Connect, inform, empower.